Good evening, Noswitha, Croizo, welcome back to the channel. Here we go again. Last day of the raid tournament. Didn't do a video yesterday, just had phone calls and things to sort, which is very exciting. Well, no, it wasn't anything even remotely interesting, but it did need doing, so there we go. So anyway, we're back to normal today. Right, let's just have a quick look at the leaderboard. Shooter, green, yeah, I'd expect greens to come up on tanks on lots of them. Yeah, pretty much. Board balanced out. Yeah, there's an odd. Yeah, not surprised. The ones that have come through, Tannenbaum, yeah, and CMYK, yeah, mainly greens and the Tannenbaum and CMYK. It's pretty much what I expect, really. So yeah, there is an advantage to it in having a green tank. Albeit that mine has not done a particularly good job at all. Anyway, so let's leap into the battle without further ado. See, this is one of those teams that, yeah, it's well put together. It's going to be hard to beat. So I'm just going to have to go for it with what I got, I think, and just hope the board gods are smiling. Let's see if they are. Oh, the board gods, let us bow down before thee, etc., etc. Little combo here, not a big one, but at least it got some green tiles moving. Gosh, this will trigger another combo. It won't be massive. Well, actually, it's shaping up a bit tidy. Nash. Yeah, Nash is about to go off his special skill. He's going to revive. So rude. Killed him, and then he stays alive. It's just not on. Hopefully CMYK will pepper them all with bullets and they'll all start missing me. Going to target Tannenbaum here because of the buff boosting effect he can have. And in theory, Frag should not be too hard to kill. I'm getting better. Am I getting better at the names, or is it? Am I? No, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's probably only the 3 stars. I'm still hopeless on the 5 stars. There's just so many of them. They're down as being rare. It's like they're not rare. There's millions of them. I suppose there will be well, they're not unique, but there's a lot of them, but they're very hard to get hold of. Right, so just finishing off Michelle of the Resistance. I say this only once. There we go. Stop donate. Not sure which cause that's for. Again, this team got green tank. No easy way to break that down. So just going to go for it with what I've got. Just looking at this and thinking, oh, that's handy. That green 5 in a row, that's going to make all the difference. That is very much the difference between a win and a loss. Now, you may think, why did you do that? Why did you not go for it then and press the green grenade? The reason is quite simply that I wanted to get the critical boost up, which is now done. So that means now my green tiles will have a chance of doing even more damage, which some of them did. And yeah, that just helped a little bit. Sort of set to win this now. Getting rid of their Sea Captain Ned, not easy. Sea Captain Ned is quite a good hero. Seems to be quite a step up on regular Dougal. Now this is where it's got interesting. Is see, if the board had started off like this, then I would be looking at a massive crushing defeat. But I still think I should be okay here. So my targeting is going to go on the Sea Captain because ideally, if he is gone, he won't heal the others, and then I can move across onto the others now that he is dead. He did. Here we go. Green. Blue probably won't be enough to kill Tannenbaum. Neither will this. So this is just a slow process. Just trying to finish him off, basically. And pew, 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 pew. And there he goes. I do all my own sound effects and stunts. Very cunning stunts. Okay. Well, I'm going to swap for yellows to go for the tank, I suppose. I suppose. I guess that makes sense-ish. Let's try that. Let's see how this goes. Let's hope the board god smileth. I'm not sure that's a board god's smiling situation. It's not awful. There's enough yellow tiles to get me started in the killing. The Purge. No, I don't know where did the Purge come from? Where that came into my head then. Normally things come into my head, I can trace them back to some random program. I'm thinking of the Rapture. Even then, that doesn't entirely make sense. So yeah, it's all sorts of random stuff going on in my head. Regularly, really. Yeah, I think it's a consequence of having a lot of time to myself. That sometimes the voices tell me things. Make a YouTube video, they say. Don't worry that you don't know what you're talking about. Just do it anyway. The voices. Anyway, there we go. I could have done with killing one of those the sea captain because now of course they've all gone off and now nobody's going to die. Which is, see, this is where I was sort of talking about the voices, and the voices I'm talking about making a YouTube video, and then in the next sentence is pretty much I want to kill them all. I do only refer to the characters on here. I couldn't even see a move for a second. I mean, triple stack yellow should still do a bit of damage, albeit that it's not going to be amazing. CMYK is slowly breaking down the sea captains, maybe. This could be one I'm going to lose on the time, I think. See, this is why I wondered about whether I should have taken more greens. But there we go. They're staying alive. Does this go to timer? I think you get a timer on this. Or is it war you don't get a timer? One of them you don't get a timer. It's just it carries on and on and on. And it can go on for like ages until somebody finally snuffs it. So that sea captain is... You see, every time I get him a bit closer to dying, he goes off again. So again, CMYK can blind him. We can hit him with some green tiles. He's holding on. Now his mate's gone off because, of course. See, I did think the two sea captains would be extremely hard to break through when I saw this team. There we go. Finally, first sea captain is dead. There we are. So it's now looking increasingly like I should be able to just eventually break the team down. It is not going to be quick. A bit of luck. Green tiles at least still do extra damage. I was definitely going to take a green hero. I wonder if I should have taken... I normally would take a Victoria, but I decided to take Leapfrog because it's buff booster. Not sure if that was a good idea or not. Once the sea captain is dead, then it's just a case now of gradually finishing off. Oh, it's got a tiebreaker. Oh, you do get tiebreakers. I just thought it would have come around quicker than that. I thought more moves had gone into this than that already. Anyway, there we go. So it's going to be fairly slow as I finish off CMYK. They are not going to stand against me for too long, but they're not going to go down easily either because yellow, the colour that I've got stacked, is weak against them. But even so, finally, there we are. That was a long one. 35 turns. Right, okay, 2 battles to go. Gonna stick with this that I have here. This team obviously hasn't bothered playing many and hardly any trophies. Like 800 trophies, which is a bit odd. There we are. That was Michelle, I think, wasn't it? I didn't actually look closely before I killed her. He's gone. Opens up some nice opportunities now. Finishing off there, Nash, or Arrivederci Nash. He has, of course, revived because of course. Again, this is where I talked about swapping for Victoria, didn't I? And I decided not to, but maybe I should have. Not that it made a massive amount of difference on this one. The boards have been kind and it's been quite quick. The 2 healer thing that was really slowing me down, also not a factor there. There we go. Vins is down, which means my last raid, still top 10%. Going to swap in for the greens again. Do think, I like Sea Captain Ned, but I don't think he's a good choice for tank on this particular tournament because he's blue and it's very easy to colour stack with green. That said, as always appears to be the case, I am going to get terrible boards and will regret immediately saying that they've put the wrong tank in, because then they will go on to prove me completely wrong and I will look like a silly person. Yep, there we go, looking silly already. Don't take the sea captain. He's a bad choice for tanks, I say, as I lose. And I'm going to lose, not because they've done anything right, but because the boards are going to be sucky, as seen here. So 2 of my heroes are already dead. The sea captain should have died ages ago, but because of the boards that I've had, I've barely scratched him, which is very annoying because he is the wrong choice of tank for this colour of tournament. But they're going to get away with it because the boards have just been rubbish. And you'll notice that my 2 Vittorias, who both have a chance of surviving, of reviving if they are killed, both just chose to stay dead because, of course. Nash, of course, will revive when I kill him. Willing to put reasonable money on that. I should probably level up my Nash. He does seem quite popular. There are Nash. Oh, no, he did stay dead. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Quite a bit of damage then to CMYK. I'm going to keep targeting CMYK, I think, just because she's over there on her own, creating some space for ghosting of tiles. Let's hopefully get my sea captain activated. Nope, not quite enough. Not quite enough. If I do this, this creates a bit of a hole. My sea captain, if he survives, will get to go off. I'm not sure. Oh, luckily they all missed. That is unusual to have the misses all on my side. I cannot complain about that, and I like complaining, as you probably noticed. Green tiles by there. Come on, CMYK is down. Suddenly, it's not looking so bad. I nearly said suddenly it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, which, if you've actually seen my house, you would know is not true in any way, shape, or form. When you live primarily on your own, the spirit of putting up a Christmas tree seems a little bit redundant, frankly. Boom! Die! 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 Well, that was quite a turnaround. What a turnaround. I mean, well, there we are. That's the title of the video right there. Massive turn. We'll keep watching until the end for the massive turnaround, for the unexpected recovery in the last tournament, last raid, because I thought I was going to lose this one flat out when it started, and I'm still here, and I'm pretty confident now that I'm going to win, albeit that it is not going to be quick, but I think I will win. So Michelle is just going to take a bit of killing. Does she armour up? I assume she armours herself up, or have I just done so little damage I haven't even knocked her armour off? Do you do armouring? Caster gains 30% damage to armour, yeah, so she is constantly armouring herself up, which is why she's not dying very quickly. But she is in the process of dying now, so that's good. And there we are, hooray, hurrah, hooroo, and there was much rejoicing. And that lifts me, still top 10%? I thought I might give me at least in the top 5. Oh well, there we go. Still appear to be top 10%. Maybe if I win a few defensive raids, which seems a bit unlikely. But I will keep my fingers crossed. Let's see what I got here. Ooh. Anyway, consecutive raid battles. Well, that was okay. Anyway, there we are. So pretty good results, really, in fairness. So, hang on, let me just double check. Go back in. I'm just suddenly thinking to myself, I didn't lose any. I was so sure I was going to lose the one. I'd written it in my head as a defeat, and it was a win. There we are. Well, there we are. Shocking results. Anyway, as ever, thank you very much for watching. Do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, Hova, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.